Medicine, by design, is supposed to make us feel better, right? But I'm sure you've seen those leaflets with side effects before. They're quite long. So maybe your headache will go away, but you never know if you'll get one of the many possible side effects. Let's take a closer look at some of them. Sleepwalking. You take a sleep aid like Zolpidem, close your eyes, and you're out in minutes. Most nights, that's the end of the story. But sometimes the brain lands in a strange in-between, the parts that move your body clock in, while judgment and memory clock out. That's when people have cooked breakfasts, filled online carts, even driven, and then woken up like nothing happened. But it's pretty easy to realize something's off when you live alone and wake up to a hot breakfast, a cleared bank account, and a delivery guy waiting for your signature on a giant bouncy castle. Sudden gambling addiction. You start a Parkinson's medication like pramipexole. The good news is the tremor eases and your movements feel smoother. The bad news is it doesn't just help movement, it also tickles the brain's reward circuit, especially D3 receptors in the feel-good pathway. Crank up dopamine, and suddenly every bad idea comes with theme music. In this state of mind, you can end up in different scenarios, such as spending hours on slot machines, diving into horse race betting, and chasing losses on autopilot in online casinos. Metallic taste that ruins food. You get sick, so you get on antibiotics. A few days pass and you start to feel better, so for a little treat, you order your favorite pizza. You take a bite, and it tastes like licking a rusty concrete mixer. You're mad and ready to call the restaurant to yell at them, but your roommate seems to enjoy it just fine. It's not the pizzaman's fault. Some antibiotics can mess with the taste receptors on your tongue and the chemistry of your saliva, flipping the flavor signals your brain gets. For some people, it's just a faint metallic hint. For others, everything tastes like a toolbox. Either way, dinner becomes more of a challenge than a reward. The good news? It fades once you stop the meds. Until then, bon appetit, and welcome to the R2D2 diet. Instant hangover if you drink. Everybody knows that mixing alcohol with meds isn't the brightest idea, but here, we're talking about a whole different level. Some antibiotics, like metronidazole, don't just disagree with alcohol, they declare war on it. These medicines can block an enzyme your body needs to break down alcohol, so even a tiny drink leaves toxic leftovers building up in your system. Within minutes, your face flushes, heart races, nausea hits, and your body treats that beer like you just drank liquid regret. People have reported these symptoms after just a single sip. The reaction fades after the treatment leaves your system. But until then, maybe skip happy hour. Or bring a bucket. Hair growth in weird places. If your hairline becomes dangerously similar to the McDonald's logo, you might consider a cheaper option than a turkey trip. Minoxidil. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works just fine. But there's also a small chance of a werewolf transformation. Minoxidil boosts blood flow and nutrient delivery to hair follicles, but it doesn't really care which follicles. There are reports of people growing hair on their shoulders, back, forehead, and in one famous case, even the ears. The hair usually fades after stopping the medication, but while it lasts, you might want to invest in a good razor or a moon calendar.